People in life are looking for how do I make a life worth living and retirement worth having. When I'm talking through my audio cast, I usually wait until sort of the end of the day or the early morning. It allows me to record things with less difficulty. I get a lot more done because there's less background sounds. There's less ambient noise. There's less what we call white noise sometimes. And frankly, you don't care about that. What you care about in your life is basically your personhood, your own rights to your own body, and that no one commandeers it like we see happening across the land, where illegal and immoral statesmen and, well, city men and people who serve in their minds their own version of government are commandeering the abortion topic. You see, what I always am marveled at is that these total strangers, predominantly men, and a handful of women who support and love them, are going into communities and saying, "We are not allowing you the right to your body. I am in charge of your body. I am going to sexually traffic and be commandeering the rights you have to your body. And you may not know me at all. I'm a complete stranger to your entire family, but I'm going to tell you that you are now responsible for an accidental situation for every part of that financial expenditure that a child brings into your life. And I'm going to decide for you how you're going to spend your money going forward. And I'm going to decide for you how you're going to use your time going forward. And I'm going to decide for you how many weeks and months you're going to bring this child to term. And I'm going to decide for you who you're going to talk about and what you're going to do. And it just goes on and on. You see, when we have the right to our personhood underneath the Fourth Amendment, they don't have the right to claim superior medical rights over our lives. You see, making that kind of a decision is a huge ordeal. Not only is it a huge ordeal for them spiritually and soulfully and complicated in every way, it is also a psycho-emotional, intellectual development and totally medical and financial decision. And if I've missed an area or category, please reach out to me and tell me. But when a person has to make a choice to challenge whether or not they can handle a child today, it is their lawful right and their full responsibility to determine whether or not they can handle it or not. Child development is a huge responsibility, bringing into the world better people, loving, peaceful people, and people who will earn and learn correctly. Now, outside of that, we are concerned, of course, therein for our paperwork. We're looking at our financial documentation, our fiduciary obligations, our banking materials, our life insurance policies, our deathbed appropriations, our graveyard certifications, and frankly, anything in between, especially anything handled medically. All of that is covered under Privacy Acts, much like some of the telecommunications tools are with regard to our right to use the telephone line in any way we so choose. That came about, I believe, along the Nixon era, but I'm not a perfect historian from what I learned in government class. The third category that we're most concerned with is our possessions. And as Americans, as citizens, we have the luxury of going to the store and finding just about everything we need to make ourselves a content and useful life. Not only for the things and tools and appliances we need in our technologically advanced home, but any possession that we have, whether it be publicly used or privately abused, is up to us. The truth is that some people monitor those things of our accounts, which isn't their lawful right. But what I'm talking about is the beautiful gifts that other people have given us over the years, or the collections of books and good works that we read to draw ourselves closer to Jesus, closer to Odin, closer to Mother and Father God, whoever we are, and whatever spirituality we have by far.